What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you all are having an absolutely fantastic kick butt day today so far. So guys, it is time for update sneak peek number 1, where I'm able to show you all a few different things about this next update before it is actually released. And oh my goodness, is this update hype so far. I feel like everything around the Brawl Talk has been generally really positive. A lot of people are excited for it. What are you all thinking about it? Make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Now, make sure to keep in mind as well that this is not the only rounds of update sneak peeks that we're going to be getting, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel. More exciting stuff to come. So hopefully you're all excited. Let's get straight away into the information. Let's do it. Okay guys, so heading into some of the new changes. So first things first, I'd like to start off with the most obvious one, and that is the changes to the home menu. As you can see, they made some different icons over to the right. They made it much easier to access your friends list as well as your club. As you all know, they had just one collective button on the top of your screen where you had to click a button and then click another button, and then you could talk to your club. This way it's just one click. It's very accessible. It's a lot easier. Next, moving on to the 3 new pirate skins being added in this update. We have one for Poco, Colt, as well as Carl. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you guys the brand new skins for the new Brawlers, but I can tell you how much they're going to cost. So we're going to be starting off with the least expensive one, and then we'll end with the 2 for the newest Brawlers. So the first one that I like to start off with is Pirate Poco. And like I said before earlier on in our last video, I was a little bit worried seeing Poco without a sombrero, and I'm starting to get used to it, and I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to really like it. Now, Pirate Poco is only going to be costing you 80 gems. Now, there is a reason for this. Of course, whenever we're seeing like really expensive skins in the game, normally they have a big change to their character, or they have a really nice animations to them. So Poco's only 80 gems in this one, so no crazy animations in the basic attack and nothing in the super. But just take a look. Without the sombrero, Poco looks so little. Isn't it weird? It's almost like the same size as like a penny, but I'm digging it, guys. Poco looks fantastic. If you're all a fan of Poco, I'm sure you're happy seeing a brand new skin for this guy. Heading over to Colt's new skin, and I think I like this the most out of the 3 just because I enjoy playing with Colt the most. Now, a lot of people could probably argue that, you know what, Colt has plenty of skins in the game. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now, which is absolutely insane. But just take a look at it. I feel like it is a fantastic skin for Colt, and this one is going to cost you 150 gems, so a little bit more than Poco, almost double the price. But there are animation changes to Colt's basic attack as well as super. Nothing crazy flashy, but super fitting for his character. So he has these like muskets that he shoots, or like I'm not sure what you'd call them. They're like old pistols that you see in like pirate movies, but they shoot off these round bullets instead of them being more oval like his other guns or other skins have. And they also have like a smoky trail behind them. But the super also looks a little bit different, so we'll shoot it at the boss. So there we go. It's basically the same exact as the basic attack. It's just a little bit more circular, and it has like a nice cool trail to it. But man, does Colt look good in this. The bandana, I'm digging literally everything. Loving it so much. And then finally, moving on to Carl's new skin, and holy man, is this going to cost you guys a pretty penny, but I feel like it's worth it. And you guys already know, whenever new stuff comes around the corner, your boy Ray is always purchasing everything. I got to keep this account maxed, at least one of them. But take a look at this guy. He is freaking amazing. This is Captain Carl. He is the captain of the pirates, and I love it. So this one is going to cost you 300 gems, which is pretty dang pricey. Double the price of Colt's. It's going up in a very linear progression, doubling each time almost. But one thing that I do really enjoy about Carl is that he has movement animation, which none of the other brawlers really have. So he has this constant water trail underneath his ship, but he is literally surfing on land. I love it so much. Now, he throws out the anchor for his basic attack, as well as it has like little tiny like trails of fish and that cool little animations, those little things that you notice. One of my favorite animations in the whole entire game is for Royal Agent Colt, and it's because he drops little tiny coin purses when he shoots his shots. So I like those little details that they add to skins. So he drops little fishes, and then his super, nothing really anything crazy, just a few little like water splashes here and there. But man, do I like the fishes with the basic attack. And just overall, really epic skin. I like the water trail that he leaves. Really cool one. Definitely feel like it's worth the gems. And then lastly, moving on to the 2 new skins for our 2 new brawlers, B as well as Max. They're only going to be costing you 30 gems each, which is really cheap. But like we mentioned in yesterday's video, they're really just recoloring of the previous model of the skin. No real additions, no animation changes to those characters. So they're going to be relatively cheap, or you would expect them to be a little bit cheaper, kind of on the scale as like a Rockstar Colt, where it's only a recoloring of the brawler model. Rounding the corner to our next key feature in this update, and that is the newest limited game mode in Brawl Stars, Present Plunder. I want to make sure you guys keep that in mind. Make sure to have fun with it as long as possible while the Brawl Days update is still going on live, once the update is dropped, because I feel like this one is definitely going to be missed once they take it out of the game. It is so much fun. I've been playing it with bots for the majority of the day today, and I've been having a ball with it, and it's just bots, man. But as you all know, it's a combination between like a capture the flag as well as Brawl Ball. Your main objective is to get the enemy team's gift and bring it over to your side. The first one that gets 2 of them is going to be crowned the winner. So a lot of different strategies, a lot of fun. So we're going to be heading into one match, show you guys it's really fast matches up against the bots, as well as I want to show you guys this as we're getting into our friendly game. It changed, so the friendly matches are now within the 3-bar menu that we have in the game. So I think that's a suitable place for it. We don't necessarily need like a spot on the menu side. I feel like the clubs and the friends lists should be a little bit more readily accessible compared to the friendly battles. But with that aside, let's get into the games. So heading into our very first match of Present Plunder, and we're on the brand new environment inside the game, and it's called Daryl's Ship. And much like I was talking about with Carl's newest skin, I love these small nuances, all the different moving parts, the animations. You got cannons firing, you got the moving water, you got the Kraken tentacles popping up here and there. It's just really cool. I love this environment. Favorite environment so far in any Brawl Stars update is stellar, but there's only so much fun you can have with paying attention to the stuff going on outside of the map. We got to pay attention to the game and explain everything else that's going on. Also, keep in mind we are rocking the Colt skin, and I'm loving it. So we have 1 man to beat. We got to get this present. So we got secure, we got possession of it. I'm not sure where the 3rd brawler is for the enemy team, but we got it, and we're going to kick it in. So we need 2 presents in our spawn to score or to win the actual match. Now, one really important factor to keep in mind is, watch this crow. So he ends up dying, and the gift will go right where he dies or where someone like pulls you. So the gene pulled him, and as soon as he got pulled away, the gift gets out of his possession and then spawns after a short duration. So what this does is, even if you get super close and your whole entire team dies, you may have a chance to secure it and then kick it in. So it's going to take a lot of teamwork and a lot of coordination, a lot of really fun things going through my mind on different comps that you can use for this. I don't know whatsoever. It's weird processing a new game mode like this. So it looks like the bots took one of the goals, but I think we should be fine. We're going to kick this away, kill the gene, and end the game. So a few different brawlers that I feel like are going to be pretty dang solid in this game mode, mark my words, is like your speedy brawlers that have a lot of mobility, who can make those critical plays, as well as your, of course, ball scorers inside of Brawl Stars, or your game-changing brawlers like your primos, who can destroy obstacles or hop over the wall, grab the present, and go. I'm also thinking Max is going to be fantastic. Leon's going to be really good. People who can play defense as well as be somewhat offensive, but we'll have to see. Gene was also pretty solid there too, grabbing someone with the present to take out someone really quick. But either way, it seems like a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you all enjoy it once it is released. Moving on to the next really exciting thing coming within this next update, and that is called the Championship League, and it's going to be released in 2020, so at the beginning of the new year. So as you all know, 2020, we're going to be having a new World Finals with a little bit of a different format. So we're going to be having competitions every single month, and it's going to be working in-game. So let me read this general synopsis for you all so we have a better picture. So in this new monthly challenge, everyone can battle for glory, awesome rewards, and the very best can earn a seat at the BrawlStars Championship. So it's not like you can just enter willy-nilly, much like you would sign up for the previous World Finals, your favorite pro players competing, as well as earning a seat by competing against other pro team and qualifying for it. This way you're going to actually earn it in games. So the way that's going to work is you have to earn rewards for each win up to 15. So it seems almost like a little homage to the 20-win challenge inside of Clash Royale, which is extremely exciting. I feel like a lot of people have been asking for something like this in Brawl Stars for a very, very long time. Something that is competitive, but isn't just trophy based. It's not like you're just grinding away your life on ladder. So extremely exciting. But one little drawback is that it is a little bit more exclusive, much like Power Play, but a little bit more on that later. So the way this seemingly looks is every single win that you get up to that big pinnacle, the 15 wins, you'll get a reward for each individual one. Now the exclusive part, which is a little bit of a drawback, is that you have to have 800 total trophies on an individual brawler that you're going to be playing within the championship league with. So not a lot of people have 800 brawlers, which is kind of a bummer, but I feel like the championship challenge is more directed towards the more competitive environment inside the game, like your pro players or semi-pro players, people who actually want to really try to make it to the World Finals in 2020. But other than that, a few other key features that you need to keep in mind is that it almost has that tournament standard feel to it that we see in Clash Royale, where we have it being like friendly rules. So all your brawlers are going to be maxed out. So for example, if you got a brawler to 800 trophies without star powers, it seems like you'll still be able to enter into this championship challenge, and then you'll be using those maxed out brawlers in your actual competition. Now, one final thing about the championship challenge is if you lose 3 games on your climb to winning 15 for that month, you'll be kicked out of it, where you then will be able to try to compete again for the following month. So it has some higher stakes involved, but I feel like that's what the pro players or the pro community really enjoy. They thrive off that competitiveness and that stress whenever they're playing inside the games. So yeah, all of this is insanely exciting. You guys know how much I love the competitive environment inside of Brawl Stars, and I feel like this, as well as Power Play, these little things that they're adding inside of every single update, is big steps in the right direction for esports for Brawl Stars, as well as paying attention to the pro player community, which is stellar. I love it so much. So finally, moving on to the last notable change in today's video, what appears to be a better way to queue up with teammates other than just random, so you're solo queuing. So I feel like this has been an age-old problem within the Brawl Stars community, complaining about matchmaking or matchmaking issues. We have one brawler in our lobby that bots out, maybe they are DC'd, or you have like a bull running and shooting star. So this appears to be a way to queue up with like-minded people who are more organized for their team comps. So let me read the synopsis for all you guys. It says, allows players to queue for a game room with match-made teammates. So as you can see on your menu, there is a new icon right below your add a friend to your game room button, and that is this little magnifying button. So you hit that, say you want to play in present Plunder, you hit that, you hit go, and you're looking for a teammate. So that's really exciting. So yeah, guys, a lot of really awesome additions in this update sneak peek. Of course, like I said before in the beginning, there's not everything in this sneak peek. With the entire update, there's much more to come, so make sure to stay tuned for the channel with future update sneak peeks. Those new brawlers are coming right around the corner. The gameplay is so fun. I can tell you, I've been playing with them in dev build, and holy crap, are they amazing. You guys are going to enjoy the crap out of them. But hope you guys all enjoy the video. If you found it informative, make sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. And with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.